we have some changes. What if you're a big company operating here? What do they mean?
They mean a few changes in the rates.
Right.
Basically, the corporate tax rate is expected to increase from 26% to 28%. I noticed a sub-note in the proposals this morning that said that if the figures aren't met, there might be discussion to increase it to 29%. Any increase in rates means that businesses have less money to reinvest, less money for expansion. Another significant introduction is that even now, businesses, when they make out their tax return at the end of the year, they prepay a portion of their taxes for next year.
Yep.
Obviously, the taxes that were prepaid the year before are set off of this year's tax bill. Currently, this rate is around 55%. There was discussions to increase it to 80%. The proposals increase it to 100%.
Right.
So you pay this year's tax bill plus 100%, plus you set off whatever you paid the year before.
So you're pre-funding the government?
You're basically financing the government. This introduction is intended to be in place for 2015 and 2016. So just one moment, let me just check. I think it is not for 2017.
Right, but it's something that's going to be in place for companies that they have to deal with. A lot of people are wondering kind of what has been going on over the last few weeks in the tax system as the banking system has closed, and there's been fears that the banking system may be recapitalized or changed or may fail. How have corporate clients been reacting? We're hearing stories that maybe actually, rather than delaying payments, some have been sort of pre-funding payments, i.e. making the payments so that if they were to take a haircut on their deposits, they've already paid their tax bill.
Yes, this is a correct analysis as far as we're aware as well. They would rather have this obligation prepaid rather than their bank accounts being cut. So yes, and it's not just businesses, it's everyone is doing it from what we understand.
Right, so the government may actually see a surge in tax as a result of this.
It was announced in the press anyway.
Talk to me a little bit about how the tax system has changed, because there is this perception from outside the country that the tax system here is broken and is fairly flexible, let's put it that way, in terms of the way people use it.
Okay.
Has that changed? Is that going to change more?
We've had some very positive changes in recent years. One of the best changes that have been made is that most filing, I would say almost 100%, is done online. It is compulsory to file your income tax returns, both individuals, businesses, corporations, whatever, since 2013. Any reduction of interaction between businesses or individuals with individuals at the tax authorities obviously reduces any possibilities of renegotiating obligations and making special deals.
So less human-to-human contact is desirable in this place.
We at KPMG, however, don't really see that very much, because our clients basically come to us because they want to follow the rules, and that's what we're advising them, is what the rules are and what they should comply with.
Yeah.
That's been difficult over the last years because there have been a lot of tax changes, and
that's my next question really. Do you now foresee a situation where we end up with some stability? Because presumably that's pretty critical.
Yeah, that's what we need, and that's something that the business community and all sorts of factors in the community, chambers of commerce, etc., have been requesting. Basically, you require stability in the rules so that businesses know how they have to operate, they can develop their strategies, and there's just one less element that's of surprise in their budgets and their other plans.
Just give me how volatile has it been? For the last 5 years, have you been trying to run a business here? How much visibility have you had on your tax affairs?
It's difficult because there have been so many changes. It's been difficult for businesses.
When you talk about the tax system as well, in many countries there is a separate body that collects tax.
Yes, we discussed this in many circles, that it's very positive that in Greece in the last 2 years there is a separate collection arm that was introduced under the Secretary General of Public Revenues. It's an independent arm. The people there are selected through a special procedure. and basically they implement the rules and the policies that are developed by the Ministry of Finance. We've seen that come as a positive change, and we're hoping to see even further changes in terms of them implementing the tax audit procedures a little bit stronger, because I think everyone agrees that tax collection is what Greece has to focus on.